Hi everyone, this is Arad from English for Everyone, and today in this video I'm going to talk about an idiom, an English one, that is an arm and a leg. An arm and a leg. And that is mainly used when we're talking about something costs a payment. We say it costs an arm and a leg. It costs an arm and a leg, or if it is present we say it costs an arm and a leg. So because this is irregular. Cost, present and past. We have talked about it in the other videos. So let's continue with the idiom. Okay. So when do we use an arm and a leg? When do we use this expression? When we want to say that something costs a lot. Okay. And that is not just, if you say it costs a lot, that's lower than an arm and a leg. An arm and a leg is much far higher than a lot. Why do we say that? There are stories about the origin of this one. One is that says when the portraits, the street portrait paintings were very common in West. Mainly the cheapest option was the head and the shoulders, and when you were there and your head and shoulders were drawn, that was the cheapest one. And if you wanted your arms also in the being drawn or painted, then it would cost you a bit more. And if you wanted the full body, then it would cost even more. And some people believe that this it originates from that story. But, well, I have to say, there is not much evidence to prove this. And there are other things that might be the origin. And the other one is, after World War II, there were lots of people without their arms, who had lost their arms or legs or both. And the war cost them a lot. They paid their arm or leg or their lives towards their country, or the values of the country, or the union, or whatever. So this goes back to that story. It goes back to those people or the people that still are in war today, and they lose their arm or leg for something that they believe in, or they are supporting, or they are defending, like their country. So this means to cost a lot. Arms and legs are not things that one would consider selling. So when one says it costs me an arm and a leg, I mean it costs me a lot. In everyday speak, we use an arm and a leg, and we really do not mean that much. You might be, just trying to get something a bit cheaper. You might say, oh no, that is too much, it will cost me an arm and a leg. Yeah, just for maybe a couple of dollars. You might say this. Yeah, this is not the real meaning of the word, but yeah, it means a lot. It means too much. Okay, if you feel that something is expensive, you might say this. When you are trying to get a better deal, you might use this. So we use this, people use this expression, this idiom, to just say that something is costing a lot. Alright, so now let's look at these examples. Food offered in that restaurant tastes good and doesn't cost an arm and a leg. I'm talking about a restaurant, and I'm talking about two good things about it. One is that it tastes good, the food tastes good, and the other thing is that the food doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Means it's not expensive, it's okay, the cost is okay. Maybe I am comparing, or maybe we have been to a restaurant that has cost us a lot. So I am talking about the other one, and I am referring back to other restaurant that cost us a lot. Okay, so cost an arm and a leg means expensive, a lot. Alright, his concert tickets cost an arm and a leg. Instead of saying it costs a lot, I am putting more pressure on it, I'm putting some light on it. It costs an arm and a leg. It's a lot. The other one, be careful with that camera. Be careful with that camera. It cost me an arm and a leg. It cost me a lot. It cost me a lot. I paid a lot towards that. Or sometimes it's not only the payment, it's not the money. Sometimes it's the amount of time that you put on something. So you might use that for those areas as well, maybe. The other thing over here in this example is that you can see me after cost. Yeah, this is possible. This is the object of the verb. So you can have me over here. It costs an arm and a leg. This is the normal thing that we had over here in the other sentences. Well, here I've got it cost me. So you can replace this with it cost her, it cost him, it cost us, or something like that. Okay, so this was today's lesson. This was what I had for you today. I hope you've learned something from this. There are, I know in French also, people say it costs, there is a saying that means it costs an eye of the head, means the same thing. Or in Bulgarian, people, there is a saying that means it costs one's father and mother, means to cut, it means expensive, means a lot. There might be some other things like this in your language as well. So if you know some more, please comment it below this video. Let us know if there is such a thing in your language as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.